Hey guys, it's Isaac here. Welcome back to part 2 of the big reveal for DBZ Rivals. I'm going to be slowly revealing this game through videos spread out throughout the channel, and the way I'm going to spread them out is in between these little reveal videos before the game releases in October. I'm going to have like some more Ben 10 old generation videos, some videos on even more upcoming games which I'll talk about later, which are pretty cool, and all those things like that. So you guys will be getting your little bit amount of DBZ Rivals coverage, but you're going to get coverage of other games as well, like Nerf and old generation and a game that I haven't yet to reveal to you guys yet. But I just wanted to say real quick, man, have my uploads been suffering. I mean, I'm not going to be able to upload as much as I used to because school is just, oh my gosh, it's here and it's back, you know. As much as I hate to say it, it's back, and the work is serious now. It's a little bit more serious, so I don't have enough enough time as I had before to make videos, and but that doesn't matter. You guys know I'm still gonna do it, but it's just gonna be a little harder, but obviously I'm still gonna do it. But yeah, I don't have my IPGS shirt, my IPGS letters. I'm just losing everything here when school starts. It just kills you. But okay, I got my cheat sheet. I have only a few things to talk about today about Rivals, and that's one of the things I would like to talk about today is that I haven't worked on Rivals in 2 weeks, and that is not good. If you're making paper games out there, guys, don't stop in the middle of making paper games. It's not good. Because of school, I postponed it, and it's not. I went back on track today, and it was so hard to do it, to go back. I looked at my notes. What am I doing? And because you just have that long break between the two games, not between the two games, you have that long break between working on the game. You're just like, whoa, like what happened? So it's going to take me a while to get back into the swing of things, but I'll do it soon enough. But alright, so now to the more positive stuff, now to the stuff that you guys really wanted to hear, the reveal of Rivals update number 2. Now in this episode, we're going to be talking about the stages, the stage design, some unlockable characters, the fighting, and the new fighting mechanics, also the health bar that comes within the game. So this is all really kind of a technical episode. It's going to be telling you guys all about the technical aspects of Rivals. Because not all about Rivals is the new characters and the new modes and the new design features and all that stuff, how it looks better, how it's going to play better. It's kind of about the fighting too, you know. I mean, I showed a little bit of the combos in my last reveal video, but that's just combos, you know. I think you guys could expect that for a 2013 IPGS game, but a lot of cool things are going to be in this video regarding some information about how the game's going to play. Now, that's really important, obviously, in a fighting game, so we'll start off with the health bars. Now, you guys should be seeing a picture right here. The health bars are really cool in this game. They're improved, they're new, and they're better than ever. Now, the thing with the health bars here is now I've never done this in my game before. It's split up into 3 categories. You have your main health bar, which is out of a percentage. God, I haven't done one of these so long I can't even talk. It's out of a percentage, right? And then obviously you guys know I did that in an old generation, and it works so much better than how I used to do it in Star Wars and in DBZ and all those other games. It just works so much better in old generation. I'll show you footage of that another day though. Here I say, you know what, why change what isn't really broken, and I'm just going to continue with that percentage design, and I'll show you a picture on screen, and I'll also show you a picture on the screen of Ben 10 old generation's health bar, so you can see that I even got better from a game afterwards, because the DBZ Rivals bar is just that much better, looks that much nicer, and there's a couple things to it. So now you have this new blue bar on the edge of your kind of name, and it's blue, and that's the charge bar. There's 4 only now because the finishers have been scaled down to the damage that they do, all done on purpose to kind of balance out the game. You guys know I take a long time to do these games because I work out the statistics, and I try to make this game as playable as it can be. The finishers have been toned down, the super moves have been turned down. This game is more heavily reliant on like fist-to-fist combat. Like this is the first game where you could literally just use super moves all you want. You could just keep charging. It's not hard to charge. It's not a turn-based fighting game anymore. I changed that. So different from my old DBZ games. Every fighting mechanics change. I'll go into deeper kind of like information, deeper details about that in a bit, but I'm just telling you guys, it's going to be a whole different experience with the fighting mechanics in this game. So again, with the health bars, alright, so now you have this red bar underneath. Now this red bar is actually a teleport bar. Yes, that's a new mechanic in the game called teleporting. It's very, very cool. So now you can't just teleport whenever you want, because that's called spamming, you know, that's not really cool. So what you do is each time you punch or you kick or you do something, you charge up one of the bars, and when 4 of them are charged up, you could do a little teleportation and it goes right back to 0. Sounds kind of underpowered, because it is. I do that on purpose. You know, my racing games, I want to make them far, far, far from broken. That's why old generation turned out like how it did. You know, you guys love that. Didn't know you guys were gonna love it that much. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, I did all what I did in old generation. I just made it into a fighting game. I didn't make old generation to a fighting game, but you guys know what I mean. I took how I made that game and all the effort and everything, and I put it into this game, and it's gonna show in the end product, because you now have this health bar, you have the teleport bar, the charge bar. It all coincides in one really nice, colorful looking health bar. So it's better than ever, the whole fighting system. And yeah, just fighting itself. I'm going to show you a picture of the controls. Oh, wait, no, I actually don't think I have a picture of the controls, because they're kind of scattered around. So I don't think I have a picture of the actual, like, one picture showing each one of the controls. I don't think I have that. It doesn't work like that in this game like old generation, but still, it doesn't matter. I can still tell you a couple of things that are new, like counters, using cover, and teleporting, and flying. Gee, I'm like I'm forgetting stuff. I don't know what's going on, but that's basically the 4 new ones there. You could counter attacks now, which I'm going to talk about in a bit, which is going to be really, really cool there, the countering attacks. You can also do things like, yeah, like teleporting, and flying is new. So with the flying ability, that means each stage in the game is going to be double-sided. I'll explain more about that later, but each stage in the game is going to be double-sided. So that's always awesome. First time in one of my games I've done that. I know I'm bombarding you with guys with all like sorts of information, so if you guys don't really get it, don't worry. I'm gonna be going so much more in depth. I'm trying to talk slowly. I'm sorry I talk so fast. I'm gonna try to talk more slowly, because there's just so much information I need to pour out to you guys, and I need to get back on track with this game. I haven't worked on it in a while, and I can't do that, or else I'll lose my whole flow. I gotta do it, you know. And so yeah. So that's the whole thing with the fighting. I mean, I wish I could show you the controls. I mean, when the game launches in October, I'll show you all the new things that I add in there, because, you know, it's only an alpha build. A lot of things could change in the game so far. But now the next thing I'd like to talk about, just to get it over with, is some of the unlockable characters. Now I'll show you a picture of the unlockable character screen. You guys see here, this is only one of the 3 unlockable character screens. So there's a lot of characters, over 100. I know you guys would have expected that from me. They all play differently. They all have different finishers. You guys all expected that from me already. Hopefully you thought I was going to do something like that, because if you know, I'm sorry, but yeah, I always want people to expect the most out of me, you know, because, I mean, why wouldn't you want people to expect a lot out of you? I mean, that's just a good thing, you know. It builds confidence. I don't know what I'm talking about, but you got a lot of stuff there. And you guys see the design, it stays intact. You know, it's really nice design with the character. I mean, sure, it did take long, but it's worth it in the end, seeing the end result. You know, you get to pick your character, looking all colorful and all that stuff. Has the stats in the bottom. It's really, really nice, and it's presentable. You know, and that's the first time I ever did that in any character select in any IPGS game. So I really am liking that aspect of it. That's just one page. I really don't want to show you guys more pages, because there's some pretty new characters there. But yeah, I'll show you guys that when it releases, probably, or later in one of these reveal episodes. But yeah, guys, just one more thing about the characters. You are not going to get all of them from story mode. I mean, these characters are scattered throughout Dragon Ball mode, arcade. I mean, they're just scattered around everywhere. Of course, you're going to get a good bulk of the characters from story mode, but I mean, some of them you are gonna have to really search deep inside the game, doing secret challenges and everything. And you guys know, as much as you guys might be rolling your eyes like, oh god, so tedious, don't worry, I do this for a reason. It adds a lot of replay value if you allow characters to be scattered all around the game except for just one little mode, because that allows your players to like look at different modes, and it's just really cool. But now on to my favorite part probably of this whole video. I want to be talking about the new stages. Now, these stages that are going to be in DBZ Rivals are the best stages that we've ever seen in an IPGS game. Now, if you guys remember old generation stages, I won't really post a picture. I'll show some gameplay of it probably in 2 days or 1 day, whatever the time I get to make another video. I'll show some gameplay footage of the Brawl mode. And a couple of you guys really like those stages. And I'm just trying to tell you guys, I'm trying to make them look very bad compared to the next game over. So basically, old generation stages look bad compared to Rivals, because Rivals stages are more than just stages. And I know you guys saying, wait, slow down, what are you talking about? These stages now include combat clashes, finishers, and super move clashes. Now, if you guys do not know what the heck I am talking about, I'm going to show you a little clip here. So let's say you're here, right? And let's say your enemy is here. You know, pretty self-explanatory. And you're going to try to do your super move. And this is what I'm talking about with the counters. He or she, whatever, can try to do her or his super move, and then they clash. Usually in every one of my games, you would just, okay, you clash, let's just keep on going, no one gets hit. Now there's something called the super move clash. So if someone does that, if you're trying to finish them off with a super move, they try to counter, you actually turn 2 pages, and you actually get a little like button matching super event where whoever button matches it the fastest actually gets to do the amount of damage. This is big. This is big for plenty of reasons. This adds more just things to the stage already, and you guys know I'm not lazy. This is going to be implemented into every single stage, and it's not just a super move clash. Let's say you're trying to do a cool combo right to your little enemy, and your enemy tries to counter it with their own, and you're doing a combat clash. Now that is also in the game, also installed in every one of the stages. Let's say you go like that, your opponent goes like that, it's like a combat clash. What you do is you turn 1 page and you get the little combat clash like kind of picture, then it shows the buttons, and whoever can tap it the fastest actually gets to do the amount of damage. It's really cool. I mean, I can't wait for you guys to see it in action. It's so much better seeing it than actually hearing it, because I know you guys get the concept, but it's really cool when you actually see it in action here. I mean, you're mid-battle, you want to do a combat clash or a super move clash or something, you turn the respected amount of pages, and the respected amount of pages that you have to turn will always be on the top of the stage. You know, I always like to keep organized like that. And the last thing that are going to come like buckled with the stages are finishers. Now, you guys might be saying, what do you mean? Here's the cool thing about each one of the stages. If someone does a finisher, the stage blows up. Now, you guys might be saying, dude, what? Yes, I mean, when someone does a finisher, you flip 3 pages and you get to play on a stage, that same stage, but it's like battle damage, like it's completely destroyed. And that option is available in every single one of the 15 plus stages in DBZ Rivals. Now that's a big little comment right there, and I mean, I'll show you again the picture of the stages here. I mean, it's really cool. All these stages, you're gonna be able to do combat clash, super move clash, and be able to destroy the stage with your finisher all in one stage. So this makes stages that no one really likes to try in paper games like Glacier and Wasteland. These make these stages so much more playable, because you get to think, oh, how will Wasteland look if I destroy it? How will Glacier look if I destroy it? And the big thing is with destroying the stages, it's not just like a little gimmick. You destroy the stage, you create a crater. You destroy the stage, you create some smoke that's hard to see your enemy in. You know, you destroy the stage, and you create obstacles. You know, it changes the map, the stage entirely, and that's what I'm really excited about. The whole stages, that makes free battle so fun to play. and it's just going to be super duper awesome. I mean, there's nothing more I can say in this episode, guys. We're going to be working a little bit harder on DBZ Rivals. You guys can see I already have some great ideas for DBZ Rivals. I'm so excited to finally be able to share to you guys what I'm going to be doing with the stages, you know, really changing it up, really making it trying to be like a fighting game. You know, you have destructible stages that change the way the game plays, and then you have the combat clashes that you just turn the page within that stage, then you get a cool combat clash. If that never happens in the game, let's say a super move clash happens in the game, you turn 2 pages and you get the super move clash, and it's crazy because those pages are inserted into every single one of the stages. Sure, is it hard work? Yes. Is it worth it? Yes. It's 100%. You know, I mean, it's going to take me much longer to make the game, but it's just so much more worth it if you like kind of factor in the replayability that adds. Alrighty, guys, but that's pretty much it for this one. Not that long because I haven't worked on it in 2 weeks, but I just need, as soon as I had some time, I wanted to make sure I showed you guys this part of the game that you guys didn't see, the actual mechanics of the game. You know, how you're actually going to be fighting, all those controls and that stuff. I mean, I'll go in depth, obviously. You guys gotta... Oh my god, I'm like tripping over myself. You guys kind of got like a brief, kind of vague overview of how the fighting's gonna work. You know a little bit about the other stuff, but how the fighting's gonna work, kind of got a brief, vague overview. I mean, you guys definitely know now how the stages are gonna work, how they could be destroyed, each and every one, so that's really cool. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. This episode was all pretty much about the stages, the new stages, the health bars, how that's gonna come into play, the fighting mechanics, the flying, teleporting, and of course, you know, all that cool stuff. So that's pretty much it. I'll catch you guys later. Hopefully 2 days, 1 day, tomorrow, the next day, I don't know, for some old generation brawl mode gameplay. You know, kind of tone down the vibe of this channel. You know, go back to a kind of game that we covered, but not really. You know, because I didn't really cover the brawl mode. But you guys, I'm tired. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.